Welcome to this special edition of the MMA Rundown. I'm Drew Shannon.
I'm Albert Cameron.
And we, of course, are celebrating the holidays right now, like we hope you all have been doing. Of course, it's been a fantastic holiday season, and it's going to be an excellent year in MMA. We want to take a look back at the year that was 2012 on the MMA Rundown. So what we're doing is a best of show today.
The best of whatever we and the producers liked. We're throwing into a half hour to kind of retrospect, kind of reflect. But coming up in 2013, we got a season even better than the last.
And it's all brought to you, as it is each and every week, by our good friends at Friendly's in Altoona. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you're craving, stop in and see them, and they will satisfy your hunger. It's the best of the MMA Rundown next.
You want to go to Friendly's?
Welcome back to the MMA Rundown on ABC 23. Drew Shannon, Albert Cameron, and right now is the debut of a brand new segment that you're so excited about. It is the Rundown's Most Wanted. Who do we have this week?
Jason Mayhem Miller.
I feel like we need to have the Dragnet theme or something like that in the background. If we can cue that up, that'd be great.
Yeah. MMA is a sport so young that we haven't really experienced anything like totally scandal. But I think Mayhem's getting us there. And as the mugshot you guys have just seen, right now he is the #1 contender for being MMA's White Bronco. Miller,
nice reference, the White Bronco.
Miller allegedly. Now, as journalists, we can't come out and say he did it. We have to be fair.
We have to be fair and say allegedly.
Allegedly, he breaks into a church, smashes windows, throws books and CDs all over the place.
Wow.
Discharges a fire extinguisher in all levels of the church. Now, that's not the worst part.
No, it's not.
The worst part
But it
is the authorities go into the church to respond to shenanigans, and they find a Mayhem Miller laying naked on a couch. When the authorities asked Miller what his name was, he responds, Mayhem. This guy is one Rob Schneider cameo away from being an Adam Sandler movie.
This classy guy.
Yeah. So, Jason Mayhem Miller, if you're watching, I don't know if you get the MMA Rundown on your cell block. Congratulations. You're on the first MMA's, or the Rundown's Most Wanted.
And by the way, to the fathers of all the young daughters out there, if a man comes to the door and says he's here for your daughter and to take her out on a date, and his name just happens to be Jason Mayhem Miller, shut the door and call the authorities immediately, because, wow.
Well, you remember who Mayhem was. He was the host of MTV's Bully Beatdown.
Was he really?
That
was the guy?
That's him.
I think I only saw that show like once or twice.
But it was awesome because, bullies were getting their comeuppance. Well, apparently bullies now go into churches, smash things up, and extinguish fire extinguishers.
Unbelievable. Well, there you go. Our first installment of the MMA Rundown's Most Wanted, Jason Mayhem Miller. And we'll have, I'm assuming we're going to have some, you've got some of the words, I can tell. Just looking at you. Look at this face. The wheels are turning.
Coming up, we got the mailbag, we got the Rundown Lowdown, we got the Spotlight Fight. You stay tuned right here on ABC 23.
Spotlight Fight is up next on the MMA Rundown on ABC 23.
Have you ever feared this happening? Or been annoyed when something like this has happened? One product can fix that. Secure Connect. Secure Connect keeps a retaining force against the plug, keeping it secured into the wall. You simply place each half of Secure Connect behind the plate, clip them around your cord, and push the yoke against the plug. That's it. You can use Secure Connect almost anywhere. Secure Connect provides the security you need with plugged-in electrical devices, and Secure Connect has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of quality. Every home in America needs Secure Connect. Order yours today. It's the MMA Rundown on ABC 23, and now it's time for the MMA Rundown Spotlight Fight.
Courtney Kern coming to Cageside, ready to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make history here in Altoona, Pennsylvania. The first female MMA fight in our region. Introducing first, out of the red corner. Standing at 5'8", weighing 135 pounds, making her debut this evening for Team Damage Inc., Maggie O'Neal! Her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 5'8", weighing 135 pounds, also making her debut tonight, fighting for Team Evo IPG, Courtney Kern!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the fights we came to see. Team Damage Inc., of course, had a huge win early tonight. Courtney Kern ready to throw. Drew, welcome back to the broadcast booth.
Come on, let's dance.
Commissioner at ringside tried to lock me in the cage with him. I said, hey, it's my fantasy, but
Oh.
not tonight. Wow!
Maggie O'Neal opening up early, but Courtney Kern still ready to answer. Drew, it should be noted that Courtney Kern is a kickboxing. She was a highly ranked amateur contender. I'm expecting her to throw tonight. Team Damage Inc. is where, of course, thugs train, so Maggie O'Neal can take this fight anywhere.
Exactly.
I heard someone in the crowd say tonight, this fight is going to be the fight of the night, Drew.
Courtney Kern, no slouch, I'll tell you what.
Drew, we've said it on the rundown for weeks. Women's MMA is becoming such an integral part of MMA as a sport.
Exactly, and with recent events in women's MMA, wow!
Oh.
Knee to the gut.
Courtney Kern says, oh, hell no. She's coming right back for Maggie O'Neal. But, again, we said it on the rundown. Women's MMA is becoming huge. The UFC just opened up a women's division.
Exactly.
And now these fights are coming local, Drew. The women are coming to fight.
Exactly. And as long as they're willing to fight, we're willing to pay to see it.
Absolutely. I think Courtney Kern might be feeling Maggie O'Neal out a little bit. I think it's only a matter of time before Courtney Kern lets those legs start flying and unleashing those kicks.
We will see what happens, my friend. The first female MMA bout here in the region.
Maggie O'Neal making very effective use of those knees. Now again, these ladies are making debuts, so it's kind of hard to scout each other. Oh!
Definite shot to the head.
Oh, wow. Courtney Kern answered right back.
Is it, Albert, take a look at Maggie O'Neal's head over her left eye.
Okay.
If you get a chance. It appears that she's got a bit of a bump there.
Like a mount? Yeah.
A little bit of a mouse.
Yeah. Oh, yes, she is. No, Drew, Courtney Kern's also making effective use of her kickboxing pedigree. Courtney Kern is keeping her shoulders up by her chin. She's protecting that jaw. She's also making very effective use of those stiff jabs and those rights and those lefts.
I'm telling you what.
It does appear that Maggie O'Neal does have a little bit of a mouse, but she's no worse for wear.
So far, this has been the bout I think that we've expected it to be.
And it hasn't disappointed.
It hasn't. Hard-hitting, fast action. These girls are bringing it, and they're showing that anything guys can do, girls can do, maybe even better.
What's the old song, Drew? Anything you can do, I can do better?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Both these ladies look dangerous, too. Maggie O'Neal is coming in with vicious strikes, rights, lefts, knees. Courtney Kern is being so precise with her shots, picking her shots. As we see under the mouse under Maggie O'Neal's eye, the shots she's taking are landing and they're being effective.
All right, seconds being asked to leave. Chip Snyder going to get things back underway here. Round number 2 of this historic fight here in Altoona, Pennsylvania, the first female MMA bout.
Courtney Kern says that she doesn't really feel the historic impact. She just wants to fight.
They're both ready to fight.
Absolutely.
And by God, here they go.
Chip, I love you, buddy. Get out of my way. These ladies are throwing, Drew.
They are.
Again, you know, O'Neal using her shoulders as part of her jaw defense. Maggie O'Neal keeping her hands up nice and tight. Oh!
Courtney Kern getting those shots to the head.
Yes, she is.
You know, interesting is the chest protector.
Yeah, it depends on the athletic commission, I believe. It might be preference for Courtney Kern. I know they do have to, I believe they have to wear some sort of chest protection. I'm not exactly sure on the rule because, again, this is the first women's fight.
Right.
I'm sure we can excuse me for not being that up to date on it, but, you know, it could be just be preference from Kern.
That very well could be.
Drew, Courtney Kern has a very dangerous look in her eye. She looks very calculating, very, very stalking down Maggie O'Neal almost. Maggie O'Neal letting those dangerous rights and lefts fly.
Courtney said something to Maggie.
Yes, she did. I'm almost afraid to know. Oh!
Nice.
Again, that's that kickboxing pedigree of Courtney Kern.
Oh, wait a minute.
Drew, this is what Courtney Kern does not want to be. Damaging teammate Brandon Lux ended the fight very early with a rear naked choke. I have to believe that Maggie O'Neal trained the very same way.
Let's see what happens here. Maggie O'Neal trying to get to the shots to the side.
Courtney Kern doing an excellent job keeping hand control, keeping Maggie. Oh!
10 seconds. We're back up to a vertical base.
Boy, both these ladies look mean.
I'm telling you what.
Excellent second round. All right, Drew. Now I'm gonna put you in the hot seat. Who do you got winning this fight?
Oh my God, dude, this is too close to call. These ladies are just hard hitting. They're getting in there and mixing it up. I don't know. It was a nice takedown by Maggie O'Neal.
Drew, I'm going to give you a bit of history here. The first nationally televised women's fight was Gina Crush Carano versus Julie Kedzie. Those ladies, although professional fighters, fought under an amateur handicap. Though that barrier has been broken for Kern versus O'Neal, both these ladies are fighting under the same amateur rules that the guys fight under.
Now let's take a look over in Maggie O'Neal's corner really quick. Does she have another
mouse?
She's got another mouse. She is just...
It's those calculated strikes from Courtney Kern.
She's taking abuse. Courtney Kern definitely giving it to her. But Maggie O'Neal taking it, and she's not showing any signs of stopping at this point.
She's got no quit in her.
Seconds being asked to leave.
All right, you're 120 seconds to get the fight done.
We are going to get round number 3 underway here momentarily.
Come on, let's dance.
And this is one of the bouts that everybody has been waiting for this evening. The second, of course, Gathers versus Saltzman.
And again, you know, like we ran down this card, and this is one of those fights that caught our eye early on.
Well, not only is it historic, but it definitely shows that women have come a long way in the sport of fighting.
Absolutely. Courtney Kern's knees calling for Courtney Kern's corner calling for knees. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, the straight to the head to Maggie O'Neal.
Tell you what.
Chip Snyder giving a warning for the rabbit punches. Oh, Courtney Kern creating some distance. I think the chest protector is not kind of making it kind of uncomfortable there for Drew.
Maggie fired out some shots to the head.
Win or lose, Drew, neither of these ladies have anything to be ashamed of. They come out, they're laying it down.
Definitely some, Courtney Kern with some shots to the, one of those headshots.
Oh!
Whoa! It's not letting up.
Now, Drew, I'm not here to second guess Chip Snyder, but it looked like Maggie. Oh! Okay, again, effective strikes. Altuna's blowing up here tonight. All right, wow. Like I was saying, Drew, it looked like Maggie O'Neal might have grabbed onto that chest protector of Courtney Kern. Chip Snyder, though, if he saw... Okay, Chip Snyder's on top of that. I have no reason to second guess the man.
I think Chip say that's on purpose.
And again, these women's rules, I don't know.
Chip's normally used to women getting
A standing guillotine choke from Courtney Kern, the kickboxer.
Could this be it? Oh!
Saved by the horn.
Wow!
What a fight, Drew.
Chip Snyder used to having women throw themselves at him. I don't think that was the case, though, in that point. All right.
Drew,
going to the
Drew's
judges.
Gonna go to the cage. These ladies have proved they are not eye candy. They are athletes. They are damn good athletes.
This ain't no WWE diva thing.
No,
These ladies
no.
came to fight, and they did it very well tonight.
Absolutely. Again, the judges probably have the hardest job here in Altoona, PA tonight. I have no idea how to score that fight. Both ladies got some great offense. I'm just not knowing which offense made the most impact.
You see how I accidentally got run into?
Yeah. History is made in Altoona, PA. The fight's in the books. The first women's fight of the region. We're going to find out how that fight went. Coming up next, we got Lenny Karlheim versus Derek Hayes. Brett Schoenfeld versus Noah Quintanilla. And of course, the main event we're all waiting for. Tyler, the Daywalker Salzman versus Charlie, the Madman Gathers. It's this point of the evening where I get tired of hearing the sound of my own voice, but I suck it up because I'm a professional. The judges rendering their decision. Both corners are giving their fighters reassurance, advice, insight.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these ladies. Fantastic job. We'll make history tonight, people. And now for the judges' official decision. Judge number 1 scores this bout 27-30. Judge number 2 scores this bout 28-29. Judge number 3 scores this bout 28-29. Your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner,
Maggie O'Neill getting the decision. Both these ladies excellent show of respect. Team Damage Inc. is now up to 2 for 2 here at Complete Devastation Mixed Martial Arts tonight. Courtney Kern has gone on record saying she just wants to fight. We will see her back really soon. But congratulations to Maggie O'Neill for winning the first historic fight here at Complete Devastation Mixed Martial Arts. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and point out the irony of having ring girls coming and take a photo for the first women's fight. That just tickles me kind of pink right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Maggie O'Neill. Maggie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You took some serious shots to the head there, but you look fantastic out there, and your opponent no slouch either.
No, absolutely not. That was a great fight, and I'm really grateful that I got this opportunity.
We'd love to have you back, of course.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, okay, with the news this week that UFC is allowing women's mixed martial arts, how's that make you feel?
Well, you got a new goal.
All right, well, hopefully you will achieve that goal. We'll be watching your career very closely. Give it up for Maggie O'Neill, ladies and gentlemen. Great job.
Welcome back to the MMA Rundown. We're going to switch it up this week. I'm going to read the mailbag.
You're going to read the mailbag. All right, it's time for our email Q&A, where you, the viewers, can send us in questions about MMA, about the MMA Rundown, about whatever. Email us at hosts@themmarundown.com. Albert, what do we got?
Well, today's question comes from Bud in Altoona, and Bud wants to know, he says, Drew, how did you get involved in ring announcing and the other aspects of fighting? What advice do you have for people interested in doing what you do?
Okay. How did I get involved in ring announcing? This started about, I would say it was the summer of 2010. when a small wrestling promotion that I had never heard of before, All or Nothing Professional Wrestling, came to the radio station that I work for, 105.9 Quick Rock. Quick plug for them. And they said they would like to advertise their wrestling show, and that they would maybe like to have us come out and do something. I recommended that, you know, I've always wanted to ring announce, seeing men like Howard Finkel in the ring and Michael Buffer. I've always wanted to do something like that. So I made a suggestion that maybe I could do a guest ring announcing spot. My general manager, Diana Stapleford, at the radio station, went to them. They said, let's talk. And I spoke with Mike Kessling and Jason Davis of Go Time Promotions. They brought me in as a one-shot deal. And from that point on, in speaking with them, they liked what I had to offer, and I began my ring announcing career as part of All or Nothing Professional Wrestling. Fast forward about a year or so, and Complete Devastation MMA started. And they said that they only had one ring announcer in mind, and that would be me. And that's how I got on board with Complete Devastation Mixed Martial Arts, and I've been doing their live events ever since. As far as, I'm not sure about the rest of the question, as far as the other aspects of fighting, I only do announcing. That's it.
You call fights for the...
Oh, you mean the commentary then? That just came from the professional wrestling side of things as well. I was part of the show, I still am, and do the commentary for the wrestling matches. It kind of parlayed over into the mixed martial arts world as well. What advice do I have for people interested in doing what I do? Study hard. Watch as many fights as you can, and if you're, just listen to the tone of the ring announcer's voice. I wouldn't say emulate it, but I guess that would be the only thing I could say. Try to do your best. That's a tough question, because this kind of thing just kind of fell into my lap. It just happened, boom, like that, and I never expected it to happen, but it did. But study ring announcing, study guys who do commentary if that's the kind of thing you want to get into. I highly recommend that you take some sort of a broadcasting, some sort of a journalism course in school, college, whatever you have to do, and maybe someday you can, be an announcer on a television show or for some sort of live event. That's the best I got. And if you don't make it off of my advice, don't blame me, because I'm just some poor schmo that got lucky. So. Welcome back to the MMA RunDown on ABC 23. Once again, a new segment. It's our top 10 lists. And this week, we're looking at the top 10 worst nicknames in mixed martial arts.
I got a lot of funny looks when I was researching these names.
I'm sure you did.
They were quite funny. I was laughing out loud. Let's start with number 10.
All right.
Brad the Hillbilly Heartthrob Imes.
All right. Okay, with number 9, Naked Jeff Monson. You want to wrestle someone naked? You know what? It's Sunday. Not even going to go into it. Albert, number 8.
Number 8 is Jacob Christmas Volkmann. Christmas.
Why?
Maybe he's related to Lloyd.
I don't know.
Number 7.
Let's do number 7. Anyone with the word assassin in their nickname. Would you like to specify anyone?
Houston the Assassin Alexander. Alex the Assassin Carolexis. The Young Assassin Melvin Gillard. Need I go on?
No.
No.
I think that's good enough.
Number 6. Ashleigh the Ash Cream Man Grimshaw.
That just didn't even sound right. That's just... What is... Oh my god, yeah. And they say that pro wrestling has just got weird names. Are you kidding? Number 5. Oh, this is a good one. Nick, the Ninja of Love, Denis.
Number 4. Marius, the Whitemare, Zaromskis.
I had a comment for number 5, but we can't air it. So, what, Marius, Whitemare? Really? Moving on before my partner explodes. Number 3, Karina, Beauty but the Beast, Damn? Really?
I've seen her fight, and she's such a lovely young woman. Number 2.
Oh, I get it. Okay, Beauty but the Beast, Damn. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Cuki, the Flying Cockroach, Alvarez.
Who wants to be known as the Flying Cockroach?
Who wants to fight the Flying Cockroach?
I don't know, because I just need a giant shoe.
Boom.
Done. And the number 1 worst nickname in MMA. I can't read this. Joseph the Ho Bag Bochenek. I can't do it. Why did you do this segment? Why?
Because I grew up as a large child named Albert, okay? If I'm going to grow up with that kind of trauma, so are those guys.
Okay, there's your top 10 worst nicknames in MMA. Stay tuned to future MMA Rundown episodes where we'll give you, hopefully, equally as entertaining top 10 lists. Well, Albert, 2012... It was an unbelievable year.
It was a great year. There was lots of laughs, lots of great moments, and we are glad to have you guys share it with us each and every week. I can tell you that right now, as we speak, we're working on great ideas for our next season for 2013. And again, thank you guys for watching like you do.
All right, and with that, we close out another edition, a special edition of the MMA Rundown. We'll be back next week with all of our regular segments, news, notes, spotlight, fight, the email bag, maybe an Albert Cameron created segment. You never know. And at some point during the year, I think the set might be. I've heard rumors. We're not gonna. You know what? We don't want to ruin the guys at Nova 6's fun because I know they have some special stuff in store for us. So let's just say thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a great new year. Be safe in 2013, and we'll see you next week on the MMA Rundown.